I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, it's another day. It's finally a new video coming out. Okay, so here is a bass that I just caught. I just caught this bass. Man, it took a long time to catch him, but anyway, it's dark now. And so there you have it. I'm gonna let him go. There's a Goodwill over here, so I'm gonna try and go to it if I can figure out how to get to it. I think it's over here this way. There's the Goodwill. Let's pull over to the side. That's probably a good place to pull over. I got ice cream in the car, so I can't stay long. Ice cream sandwiches, so I hope they don't melt. Wasn't much left to pick through, so I'm headed home. I had to stop one more time just to see what was here. I used to fish. There's a pond right over here. I used to fish in there all the time. There's some big old bass in there, 2-pounders, stuff like that. Anyway, I'm hungry. People will run over you here if you're not careful. I'm shopping at Food Line here today, and got just a few items. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and it's packed around here. Gonna find me a place to sit down and grab me something to eat. I've had a day of it. It's been fun, but it ain't been that fun, you know? Now time to call it a day. I have got to clean out this car. It's so junked up. Yep, I'm definitely ready to go home. I fought the crowd long enough. I had to buy an SD card at Walmart, at another Walmart. I've been to Walmart 3 times today. It's crazy. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna buckle up the seatbelt, put this camera away, and head straight for home. I'm going to my brother Gary's house. We're going to get something to eat. So, there's that. On the way now. I took the long way around, I don't know why. Anyway. We're here.
Pretty cool.
What are you doing?
Just little stupid.
It's already been close together. Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, really? This cat special.
Yeah, that cat. I don't know if she can handle it or if she got it, but she can feel her yet. But she could.
I was at church today and enjoyed it. It was great. You should be going to church too. I know we are all like that. Sometimes we get into this thing where we won't go to church like we're supposed to. But anyway, went to church today. They gave inspiring messages. They talked about how that you know, it's one thing. I guess it boils down to, it's one thing for you to accept Jesus and live that life, but then it's another thing for you to actually walk in the Spirit. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to go get something to eat. There's a cafe called Water Tree Cafe, but it's right next to a China How. H-A-O. Is that how? I'm getting my phone. I'm going to look it up while I got it here. Let me see. Water Tree Cafe. Vegetarian friendly. I'm not in the mood to be a vegetarian today, although I should be. I should probably be, because I definitely need to lose some weight. But let's go to the China H-A-O. Let me see something here. Let's see if Siri or Google will tell me how to pronounce it. Hey Siri, how do you pronounce H-A-O.
Here's what I found.
You didn't tell me how to pronounce it.
How.
How. See, that's what I said.
How.
So it's China How. Oh, I hope they're open. I see some cars up here. Let's go find out. I'm sitting here eating in the restaurant. I gotta watch out because there's music playing in the background. So anyway. I'm out here in this spot and I'm gonna be fishing here. Let's take a look and see just what's out here today. It's windy. It was just pouring down rain. I just came from church. Got some lens here. What it was. Anyway, I just came from church and we're gonna try to see if we can catch anything. It's a Sunday, so maybe some Sunday school is over. Sunday school's over. Maybe the Sunday school fish will be out and about trying to feed just like I did. The wind and the rain holds up. Getting a chocolate devotion. It's milkshake time. Okay, so I'm sitting here in my car and I've decided that I can't believe somebody started their car. It sounded that loud. All right, let's stop it. Okay, the sun is shining bright. At my brother's house again. It's Christmas Day. And you won't believe the trouble that I've had on Christmas Day. Well, me and my sister were going to come over to my brother's house, his wife's house, and well, her car, the engine light came on, so we figured we better not take that. Then we go and we get my car, and when we get my car and start driving, we run out of gas. And I had to push it out of the highway. What a lovely day. Well, we finally made it. It's Christmas. It's an exhausting time already. I'm already tired. I'm already tired. Yeah, Merry Christmas! I'll take your picture. What you doing up there, huh? Might be expecting. Okay, so I've went to church. I feel so much better. You know, it's Sunday. Where do you go on Sunday? You go to church, and that's what I did. and I enjoyed it. It was good too. He did a good job. But anyway, now guess what? I'm going to get some food. There's a place that I really love. It's one of the first places that I ate Thai food, and it's a place called Thai Seasons. Man, they've got some good food. I've ate or eaten at, you know, a lot of different other ones, but they really got some of the best. So that's what I'm going to do. Got some good stuff here. So, a lot of traffic here on Sunday. Yeah, we're going to see what kind of food we can get today. I'm hungry. That's okay.
All right for you?
That's good. Really good. Thank you. Well, this lake right here that we're going to be fishing today, I mean, it's like, it has some green spots here, but it is literally clear as a bell. I'm going to try to get some, see if I can catch anything here. I think I even see some fish out here. And we're going to find out and see what happens. Just got through eating some Thai food, so that was pretty good. This is what I'll be fishing today. I've got a green and purple worm on. I'm using a Berkeley rod. The reel, I think, is I can't remember who it is. Shimano, I think it is. Shimano reel. I've got some, I think it's like 6-pound test on here. So anyway, there's some giant fish out here, so we're gonna try to catch them. Press it, it turns on recording. You'll see the red light flashing. Inside there, you see it.
He can't see.
You turned it off.
Let's see.
I just turned it off.
Oh, you did? Okay, push it one more time if you don't mind. Right there, and it'll take a photo. Okay. It's probably silent, but it's
Got it.
I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
It's a nice fish, man.
Go ahead. You don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
Wash your hands off first.
No.
Nice fish.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it because people were just talking to me, and all of a sudden he just
He's fine.
that ground is getting farther away every day.
Would you have night crawler or bloodworm?
No, it was this artificial one right here.
Artificial worm.
Yeah, it's
No
artificial.
shit. Holy cow. They must be hungry.
Yeah. I just come from church and I had the fishing rod in the back of the car and I had this camera. I said, I'm gonna stop right here and go fishing a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I wasn't expecting it.
Some people sit here for hours and never see nothing.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Have a good one.
You too. Okay, guys, that was another exciting day fishing. I caught one bass. He was probably about a pound and a half, maybe. I worked hard for him though. I was the only one out there fishing, but it's funny because when I caught a bass, the next thing I know is that 2 guys showed up and they started fishing, and they had been out there and they saw me catch the fish, so they started fishing. Anyway, it's great. Any day fishing is a good day. I wish I'd have caught more. Maybe next time. Bye. I'm getting ready to go fishing. First off, let me just tell you what the weather is like. They're saying it's chances of tornadoes. We got a big shower here just a few minutes ago. It was raining on me. The wind's blowing a little bit. I want to see if the fish are biting or not. There's nobody out here. I'm gonna do some bass fishing. Hopefully catch a bass that might be asleep or something. I don't know. Off guard. He won't be expecting it. Oh, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight. That's what I plan to do. I've lost like 1 pound, which isn't bad. That's enough of that. Let's go catch a fish. I went back to the car and changed my coat. It's really cold out here. Wow. That wind started whipping up. And about the time that I started, got to the fishing spot I wanted to fish, everybody started coming out. Everybody started coming out and walking where I was at. So anyway, I'm trying to get away from this wind here if I can. The water level is really low. We did just get a little bit of a rain though, and hopefully I'll catch something. This pond's not too deep. It's probably, it might be 6 feet, 6 foot in the deepest part, maybe. But the water's really low today, so I'm still fishing a worm. Excuse me. I'm still fishing a worm. It's a purple and chartreuse. Usually on a cold day, if the temperature is low, the fish are going to be sluggish, and they're going to try to get away from the waves first, so they're going to be down lower. But also because it's the warmer temperature is going to be lower, they're going to stay hugging the bottom. This lake doesn't have a lot of structure on it, so we'll see. We'll see if I can catch anything. Right now it's 3/28, January the, what is it? January the 4th on a Wednesday. I'm definitely on the bottom now. Let's see if we can catch anything. Looks a lot calmer over in that area over there. So I may go over there in just a few minutes. It always looks better in another place, doesn't it? When I say that, I mean something like a beetle spin or something that hugs the bottom but has a spinner on it. This is what I'm fishing with. And I've only got like a, I think it was 6-pound test line on. It's got a squiggly tail on it, a little weight there. It's like a Carolina rig. See if I can catch something today. Just got through raining though, so it may be a hard time. Usually if you catch something in cold weather, it's going to have some size to it, so we'll see if anything's willing to bite today. I don't have much time because it actually gets dark about 5 o'clock and it's already overcast. Oh, I thought I had a strike there. The wind's calming down a little bit because it's getting darker. Let's move down. Come on. This water is really clear. This water is really clear. I mean, it's like I can see way up under it here because it's so shallow right now. I don't think I'm spooking the fish off by using this light color lure, but it may be that I need to use something that makes a little noise. I mean, seriously. When you're out fishing, it makes it kind of tough to fish when the wind and everything is blowing. But maybe I'll get a bite, at least a strike, something. Let's throw out here a little bit. What do you say? I don't fall in the water. Got a big old fish. I hope you see it. Oh, that's a big one. I've only got 6 pounds on here. Hold on, I'm gonna set the camera down. Guys, that's how you do it. Woo. About the time I started to go run after the camera fell over. This giant bass snatched onto it. Let's see if I get a look at him. Get this hook out of his mouth there. If you see it. I'm going to have to set this camera down, okay? Let's lay him up here on the tackle bag. But that's what you catch in cold weather right there. Okay, guys, here he is. Whew. That was a tough catch. I'm going to let him go. But that's what you catch in cold weather. That right there. And I caught him on a like a purple and chartreuse lure. Let's get him back in the water though. Go the other way, buddy. There he goes. Woo. All right. Yeah.
Bass?
Bass.
Yeah. That's a good catch. I always see catfish. That's a good catch.
Yeah, there's some big ones in here.
Good deal.
So, this is what I caught him on. It's just a little hook. I'll take this off so you can see what it was. What I did with this worm, usually a worm has a rounded head on it, right there. And what I did was I actually bit the head of the worm off, and put this little curly thing on it. That wind is blowing so much it keeps moving the camera. But I put this on it, and so then what I always try to do is, I think the worm is supposed to go like this, where there's a straight part here on the worm, then there's a curly part on the bottom, and the worm is supposed to go like this through the water, so that way that tail will do like that. You see it? Okay. And so what I try to do is turn it, and I want that hook to be, so that curly tail flip out, and I'll show you. Okay, so now that little part of the hook there, and if you'll see, I'm hooking it where the curly tail is at the bottom, so that way if a bass bites it or any kind of fish, that hook will pop through like that. You see that? It'll pop through.
I told him you caught something. You were over there. He said he just had something.
Yeah, it's a giant bass. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's about like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. By the time I get home, it'll be like that. Okay, so let's see if we can catch another one here. Usually if you catch one in a spot, some people ask me about the fish that I caught. Usually if I catch one in a spot, And I'll try to fish that same spot again. I don't know if my lens is dirty or what, but I don't want to touch it because I don't have anything to wipe it off with. So I'll just leave it like it is. Might not have been hopefully that did something. I don't know what it did. Anyway, see if we can catch another one. Hopefully that's kind of straight. Maybe the wind won't blow it down before I catch another one. That's how we do it, brothers and sisters. Oh, I almost felt like another one. Don't let the weather fool you, because the weather a lot of times will fool you. You'll think, oh, it's too cold, I won't catch nothing. But usually the bigger fish, you can catch some smaller ones, but the bigger bass are out in the cold weather, even after a storm, after the rain. And they had tornado warnings out here today, and as you can see, still caught a fish. I'm using these colors because the water is so clear. If it's a dark color, I might spook the fish, so I got it a light color. If you think about it, when fish or anything gets cold, it turns what? It turns whiter, a lighter pale looking. Now, everybody can't fish like I am in shorts and a hat and a leather coat. That's why I can stand it out here. The only thing that's cold is my ears are a little bit cold. I need better covering for it. My legs aren't that cold. But, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to catch the fish, right? I mean, that's what you got to do. That wind is blowing so strong on this side of the lake.